Well, that last video was interesting. I spotted a young lady. I thought she was just looking at them, but it turned out that she was one of the people that keep their eye on the birds, and she told me it's George and Maisie are the name of the adults, and the babies are 3 weeks old. There's 7 in total, and they're 3 weeks old, and they're all surviving well at the moment. And they've got, there they are over in the distance. I can't zoom in with this, which is sad, but they're going for a little, they've got numerous people, she tells me, keeping their eye 24/7. Because believe it or not, people will come up and deliberately abuse these beautiful creatures. It just goes to show how pathetic this country's got. Anyway, we were chatting away, and turns out she lives in Canada, but she originates from Thailand, and a place where, as you know from my videos, I've been many times, Chiang Mai. So that was quite interesting. She hasn't been back there since 2012, so I hope she gets back soon. It's changing rapidly. That's really coincidence, that. This is I don't know whether this is, it used to be a golf course-ish, you know, like a kiddie one, but nobody seems to want to do it anymore. They've all got these phones and they don't bother with stuff like that. When I was a teenager, we were up here all the time knocking balls around this place. It's like a mini golf course it is. Used to rent all the clubs and the balls from the hut further along this way. The boats, they'd be out, every one of them would be out every weekend. You'd have a job, you'd have to wait sometimes, but now nothing. Just different things, I suppose. The world's changing. But I won't mention the young lady's name because I didn't ask permission, but it's really interesting. Gave me all the information I wanted. So, 3 weeks old. George and Maisie. George is the original. Maisie is the replacement female they managed to bring in, and he took to her. I did say to her that I'd seen a lone swan, as we did in the first video, on the other lake, and she's had to send some messages then, because if it's a male there can be a lot of problems. I couldn't tell if it was male or female, but hopefully it won't be too much of a problem for him, especially if he encounters George and the babies. Look at that, perfect summer's day really. Nice temperature. Nice place to live there. Now that tall, I'll just come out from under this tree. That tall tree over there looks like a big Christmas tree. If my mate was here, he'd be able to tell me what it was. But they're protected, obviously. I think it's American in origin. I think there's about 2 in Pittville. There's not many in Gloucestershire at all. I remember I had to take some people out. Some guy over in Winchcombe, a village near Cheltenham, wanted to pull the one down because it was making a mess of his garden, and they said you've got no chance, protected. And it was as big as that, so I can imagine how he felt, but still, you can't destroy beautiful things like that. Not that one with the cage round, the one in the background, that one. That's some sort of tree, isn't it? Can't remember the name of it. That's why I never did any good at school. I can't remember anything anybody tells me. Well, the last time I walked along here I had a coat on and it was blooming cold.
They've got another one.
It's really nice today. So I found the swans. I shall come up again with the camera and take some stills, I think. I got some on my phone, which I shall send to people later. But these videos will go onto YouTube either tonight or tomorrow morning. I didn't know what had happened to the original female swan, but according to Akira, some dog bit her, damaged her leg, and then she never recovered. So they were lucky George fancied the new one they brought down. It certainly were, with 7 cygnets, fantastic. Bridge from the other side. That big tree there. Look how tall that is. Whew, about the tallest one along there anyway. Beautiful. Got to time this one. I'm not sure how many minutes I've got on this. Got a skateboard park and whatever. We're just on the other side now, behind the boat shed and the ice cream shop and the coffee shop. But good old mixture of dogs up ahead there. A little dasher. That's well climbed on by the kids there. Interesting tree. Huh. Yeah, all closed up for the night now, I expect. We're just heading back to the bridge under the road, so once I've showed you this building the other side, I'll switch off. I think I've overshot. Yeah, there used to be a little cubby hole in the wall there where you could buy your ice creams. But look at the price of them now. Single scoop cone, $2.95, double $3.95. Coffees, look. Oh, well, mocha £3.50, £4, £3 for Americano. Good God, that's without milk. Tea bag, $2.25. I'm surprised anybody bothers. Yeah, it's all locked up now. Rip off Britain. Cup of tea, over £2, how ridiculous.